Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and drain the grease off of the browned hamburger. To do this, you're going to need a colander, and you also need another bowl that is larger than the colander. The colander should be able to fit inside of the bowl that you select. And I'm going to take that and put that in the sink. To drain the grease off the hamburger, you simply come over to the sink and scoop the hamburger out of the frying pan and into the colander. Now, looking back at the colander here, you can see that once again I'm using the spatula to kind of break up the hamburger. And in doing this, this is what drains the hamburger off drains the oil off the hamburger. Alright, once you're finished doing that, you also might want to go ahead and just jiggle the colander over your selected bowl. When that's finished, take your frying pan and empty out the browned hamburger back into the frying pan. Now we're going to take the ground beef over to the island here again and turn this ground beef into chicken gumbo barbecue. First thing you're going to do here is you're going to take the can of chicken gumbo soup and you're going to just spill it and empty it out of the soup and all over the hamburger. Next, you will take the 1 tablespoon of mustard and put it on the hamburger. And rather than measuring out the mustard and the ketchup, I basically just measure this out by squeezes of the products. So for example, to get 1 tablespoon of mustard, you're simply going to make sure that the mustard is good and mixed together. And then you're just going to take the mustard and you're going to do 1 quick squeeze of the mustard all over the hamburger. You're going to do the same thing with the ketchup. But this time, you're going to do 2 quick squeezes of the ketchup onto the hamburger. So here's 1 quick squeeze, and here's another. Alright. Okay, now we're ready to blend all of these ingredients in together. We've got the ground beef, the chicken gumbo soup, the mustard, and the ketchup. And I'm going to use the spatula now to just sort of mix that all together. That'll take about a minute or so. It actually is a very pretty dish. Okay, now that I have this all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper to taste. I usually like to salt the chicken gumbo barbecue hamburger rather lightly because chicken gumbo soup already has quite a bit of salt in it. So I'm simply just going to take the salt and go around the frying pan 1 quick time. And then I'll do the same thing with the pepper. Alright, salt and pepper is in the mixture. And now we're going to once again turn the chicken gumbo barbecue so all of the ingredients are good and mixed up. The last step is to place the chicken gumbo barbecue back on the stove and simmer it for about 5 minutes. Once that's finished, then you can get out your traditional hamburger buns that you usually use for a sloppy joe sandwich, or you can use regular bread, an Italian roll, or you can even use toast. No matter what type of bread that you choose, I guarantee that you are going to love chicken gumbo barbecue. So that is how you prepare chicken gumbo barbecue. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy.